So take a good look at her, boys, because this is probably the last time we'll ever have brushed wheels on our tow pig. So these are going to go back on here. So let's get ready to dismount these bad boys and switch over to the new setup. Well, rest in peace to my Pittsburgh Jack. After almost 3 years, she finally gave out. So I gave her a well send-off. Got really upset with it and started destroying it with the old handle. But thank you, Pittsburgh. It actually was a hell of a jack. That piston right here ended up failing, but she finally gave out. So thank you for your service. It's time to get another one. So fast forward about an hour and we got a jack from Harbor Freight. They discontinued the red one, so we had to get the gray, but that'll do, donkey. She works good. Real nice. Okay, so there's that. So it has been 2 days and I have not looked at these wheels yet. I have been waiting because I want to have a genuine reaction whenever I see them. They came on a Thursday. My beautiful girlfriend behind the camera, she got them nice and organized and everything. So now it is time for me to take a look and finally see my first ever set of chrome wheels that I've told you guys I was never ever gonna own in my entire life. But yeah, here we are. Now this is my second set of wheels that I've gotten from Custom Offsets. If any of you guys are in the need of wheels or tires, Custom Offsets is the best place to go. And you can find the link to Custom Offsets in our description. The thing I love about Custom Offsets is you can look up your year, make, and model, type in what lift you're currently running, and it's going to tell you if you rub, you scrub, how much trimming, if any, you need. So it actually works perfectly. And truly, I really do recommend this to a lot of people because everyone always asks me, hey, do you know what clears and what doesn't, blah, all this and that? I have no idea about GMC, Chevys, and all of that. So I recommend all of them to Custom Offsets. They're able to type in their information and find the setup that best fits their vehicle. So let's take a look at these bad boys. Very excited. Oh, I forgot I have those on there. And see what we got. Ugh. So one thing, Custom Offsets did an amazing job packaging these things. Not a single thing wrong with them. The camera girl, Jordan, and my dad went over, looked over everything. They're like, they look good, George. They're ready to go for you. So shout out to Custom Offsets for making sure that their stuff's packaged very well. But these are these are my 26 by 14 axe wheels from Custom Offsets. These are on a 36 1450 26 Versatire and they're kind of sick. Holy cow. I like it. I like it a lot. Ugh. Ugh. That is so different. That's so different. Those things look so nasty compared to these. They're gonna look good, and we're going to a truck meet tonight. So we're gonna throw these on the 6.7 and drive them out to a truck meet. And the cool thing about it, Custom Offsets also sells lug nuts. So we were able to get chrome lug nuts from Custom Offsets. So we're gonna have chrome lugs, chrome wheels. They also hooked us up with our TPMS sensors. That's for the newer Fords and everything. That tells you your tire pressure and everything. So I'm glad they were able to install these on my new wheel and tire setup. So now the dinging noise will go away and I can actually see how much tire pressure is in every single tire without checking my gauges. But let's see how heavy this thing is. Oh, yeah, that's not heavy at all. Christmas. What kind of man am I? I don't even have a knife to open that with. I'll be right back. So I couldn't find a knife, but I found a blade, so. Nice. Nice. Hell yeah. That's gonna look real good. I like the design quite a bit. Like I'm a spoke person. I don't like a lot of spokes, but then I like small skinny spokes. So like this one's pretty cool. It's almost kind of like a snowflake a little bit. Do not confuse this with the snowflakes the Squatted Boys run. Completely different. But it's almost similar to kind of this design. It's just got a bunch of little splits in it. That's what I like in a wheel. I don't like the jagged ninja star wheels that kind of look like this. Those things are horrid. I don't know, I'm like a simplistic wheel type of guy. So those were the best bet for me. I'm like, if I'm ever gonna run chrome, I want to pick something that really jumps out at me. And also, I don't see a lot of people running axe wheels, so I'm the type of guy that likes running stuff that not a lot of people have. But that is a beautiful setup. So we'll end up grabbing our hubcaps and our spike lugs and throwing them on. So let's get to it and let me show you guys what this bad boy looks like. And one mistake we won't make is, don't forget guys, these are directional tires. So directional meaning they have to be pointing one direction, kind of like my favorite band. So yeah. Oh, and also we're leaving this sticker on and I'm driving them till they fall off. We're not peeling them off. No, we don't do that around here. With all this, when I first got the 6.7, it had chrome American Forces, like this right here. And whenever I threw the old setup on there, to me, it looked kind of weird. And then I got used to the brushed in red, and I'm like, man, that looks great. Now that I've gone back to chrome, how it originally had it when I first bought it, it looks a little bit off. The wheels look great. Honestly, I freaking love this wheel and tire setup. It looks amazing. I think it's just gonna take me a little bit of getting used to. I mean, we have chrome caps, chrome headlights, we still have chrome badges, chrome hooks, so we have like chrome pieces throughout the truck. So I think it'll still mix, but it's gonna take me a little bit of getting used to, but we're gonna see what people think when we go to our truck meet tonight in Joplin, kind of get some people's opinions and views and kind of see what they think about it. But I think it's gonna take a little bit of getting used to for me. So between putting those wheels on yesterday, today is the next day, I'm finishing up the YouTube video and everything, the wheels grew more on me. I was kind of like skeptical. I didn't know what to think about it. The more that I looked at the wheels, especially at night, I was like, holy cow, these look good. And I don't know, it took a second, but I'm very satisfied with them now. Don't forget to comment down below and give me your opinions on what you guys think. For those of you guys that have come over here from TikTok, don't forget that we always post the biggest news here first before we post anything to TikTok, Instagram, or the other short form platforms that we have. And the reason for that is for everybody that's watching these videos, these 15-20 minute videos, I want to make it more worth it for you guys rather than just watching a 2.5 minute video of me talking or a 30-second video off TikTok and then just like, oh, okay, that was cool. Like I want to give a reward for people that are actually sitting here watching the stuff. But overall, I'm pretty happy with these freaking wheels. They're pretty sick. I like the spoke design and everything. Currently, we have a guy coming to buy my stock setup. So as much as I like these, I'm not really going to have much room for them. So I can always buy another set next year. So I'm going to go ahead, throw the wides back on the 6.0. He's coming from 3 hours away to pick these things up. And I think the 6.0 is going to look a lot better with that with the wides back on it. So then we will officially have the 6.7 on wides, the 6.0 on wides, and hopefully in the next like 2 weeks I can have it done, because it's all a waiting game. Like, I'm just waiting. It's not really the fact that it's taking so long. It's just, you know, things go to powder, things go to paint, you know, my headlights are still getting painted. So there's a lot of things that factor into it. So it's not like I'm in a huge time crunch, and this is why I started months and months ago. So I could just take my time, relax. Plus I had the 6.7 to keep me occupied, and I'm just like, okay, so I'm not like, I don't feel such a huge rush and a need to get the 6.0 going. So like, that was the main reason of also getting another truck, not only to have it as a tow pig, but just so there wouldn't be, you know, so much stress. And then for those of you guys wondering about this, why I look so goofy, I'm doing it because it is super, super windy out here in Missouri. And this thing actually helps a crap ton with talking. And I usually put it like right here, but when I move around, like, it rubs against my neck and it'll muffle it really bad. But this thing works freaking amazing. These are like, I don't know, 30, 40 mile an hour winds, insane winds. And this thing does really good against it. And if you guys want a little mic like this, check out my Amazon storefront. That's where I have a lot of my stuff linked, just like these wheels and everything. Those are going to be linked in my bio if you guys are interested in getting these from Custom Offsets. Highly recommend them. They package them very well. But for those of you guys that kind of missed the update, here's the Harley Davidson paint match grill on the 6.0. We threw the paint match wiper cowl on there. We still got a bunch of those parts to replace because those are all cracked. I got a bunch of parts coming from powder, the bumper brackets, and a bunch of miscellaneous stuff on there that I'm gonna put on there. I have the valence for the 6.4. I ended up taking it off because I had to remove things for the bumper. So like, overall, everything's set to go for the 6.0 within the next 2 weeks, I'm hoping. And I got some engine bay mods from Blessed Performance that I'm gonna be showing in a complete different video that I want you guys to stay tuned for. But I want to thank you all for watching and supporting my page. I greatly appreciate it. It really means a lot. And don't forget, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please do, because that really helps out my channel. We're trying to grow all our social media platforms. We're trying to post a lot more consistently. I've tried to do this every year. I'll post consistently for a little bit and then stop. So we're going to do a lot more week-to-week uploads on the truck, and we've been doing good, posting weekly, staying consistent. And I think with that, we're going to continue to grow on YouTube. We've been selling these shirts on our TikTok shop, which I'll have links. So these are driveway built. You guys see me building all my stuff in my gravel driveway, doing a lot of it in my garage. This has a lot of detail. You got some nuts, bolts, you got tools on the ground, you got some spilled oil, you got your Harbor Freight jack, the wheel, a toolbox, a turbo, another little toolbox. And then on the front, of course, you got this sparkly, it's hard to kind of see. It's kind of like a little sparkly finish, pretty freaking cool design of our Titan logo on there. We offer those in multiple different sizes, and I just really wanted to make something for all of us guys like this, that we're building stuff in a driveway. We don't have a crap ton of money. We don't come from money, but we always figure out a way to do it. We grind. A lot of us are blue collar guys, you know, working those 12, 15-hour shifts just to be able to afford the nice things that we have. Pay up the butt in taxes. So like, this is just a shirt to represent, hey, I built this thing. I didn't take it to a shop. I grind at it. I work a lot of overtime, and I strive to be more than just an average person. That's kind of why I created this shirt, to set us apart from other people and show that we build and work our on our own things, because as most of you know, not a lot of people do that anymore. A lot of people take them to the shop. People are too lazy nowadays. So I'm just like, what if we could make something that represents that idea, you know? So I think it was a pretty cool merch drop. We've been doing pretty good on TikTok shop, but I'm trying to push that more out. And if we sell out of those, I think that's more than likely something that we're going to do as a year-round drop and kind of keep it around for everybody, rather than just doing our limited edition seasonal drops, just like the Halloween one. We only had 450 of those available till we sold out. The Christmas hoodies, all of those sold out. So we're going to do seasonal ones like that will sell out and never reprint. But as far as this, if enough of you guys like it, we're going to continue printing those and kind of go from there. But let me know what you guys think about the shirts. Let me know what you guys think about the wheels, and stay tuned for the 6.0. But as usual, I hope that this motivates you guys that a normal person like me with an every day-to-day job is making everything happen. We just got to grind. We got to work for it. We can all do this. If I can do it, you can do it. So don't give up. This is your sign. Hope you guys have a good day, and we'll see you on the next one.